All right, honors Algebra 2 and Algebra 2. Here is the next video for your Chapter 8 test review video, the last assignments of April. 30 through 33, simplify fully. Again, please read your emails, folks. Everything in the email is true and exactly what the plans are, folks. Okay, there should be nothing shocking as to what occurs. Everything is in the emails given to you. All right, first thing I want to do is I want to factor that denominator. That's going to be x plus 5, x minus 5. Then, adding those two fractions, both fractions have x minus 5. I need to give this second fraction x plus 5 over x plus 5. Common denominator now is x plus 5, x minus 5. That's what we got there. I'm going to do a little distribution, and that's going to be 4x plus 20. I will add that to the 6x and put it all over the same denominator of x plus 5, x minus 5. That gives me 10x plus 20 over x plus 5, x minus 5. There we go. On 31. Now, 31 is a little kind of interesting because you can simply do 6 divided by 2, and that gives you 3, and then that would get rid of this 2 here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to divide this first fraction by 2. You get 3x over x minus 3. Well, the other fraction has a denominator of x minus 3. So you're going to do 3x plus 5, which is just 3x plus 5, all over x minus 3. Let's do number 32. 32, I have a fraction divided by fraction. We know that we don't divide by that second fraction. Instead, we multiply by the reciprocal. So we're going to multiply by, flip it to flip it good, 3x plus 1 over 3. Multiply straight across, numerator times numerator. That's going to be 4 times 3x plus 1, which is 12x plus 4, over 2x minus 7 times 3, or 3 times 2x minus 7. That's going to be 6x minus 21. Excellent. Here on 33, 7x over 12 times x minus 3, plus 8 over 12. Folks, all the second fraction needs is that x minus 3 that the first one has. They both have that 12. So that is what I'm going to do. Give that second fraction x minus 3 over x minus 3. Little distribution time. It's going to be 8x minus 24 that I'm adding to 7x. My common denominator is 12 over x minus 3, leaving me with an answer of 15x minus 24 over 12 times x minus 3. Yes, you could divide everything by 3, but for this purpose, you can just leave your answer like that. All right. Next page, a little cross multiplying. 34 through 36, solve for x. Check your solutions. 34, 1 over x equals x over 64. Cross multiply. It's going to give you 1 times 64 equals x times x, or x times x equals 64. X times x is x squared. Take the square root of both sides, plus or minus 8. Remember, negative 8 squared is also 64. Here's 34. 2 over x equals 7 over 11. That's 2 times 11, 22, equals 7x. Or 7x equals 22. X is 22 over 7. 1 over x minus 2 is equal to 5 over 2x plus 4. Cross multiply. 2x plus 4 is equal to 5 times x minus 2. Five times x minus 2. It's 5x minus 10. I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides. I'm going to add 10 to both sides. I'm going to get 14 over 3. You can show all this work to get that full credit I know you want. Okay, more cross multiplying. Solve for x, check your solutions. So solving for x till the end. I can cross multiply here again. So I'm going to do 5 times 3 times, or 3 minus 2x. Again, you can say 3 minus 2x times 5, it doesn't matter, is equal to 4 times 2 plus x. distribute, sorry. 15 minus 10x equals 8 plus 4x. Add 10x to both sides, subtract 8 from both sides. 7 equals 14x. X is a half. On to 38, 4 over 4x squared plus 2. You could divide everything by 2 if you wanted to. Is equal to 3 over 3x squared plus 2x. Or I could just cross multiply from right off the bat. I didn't show that initial step, but 4 times 3x squared is 12x squared. 4 times 2x is 8x equals 3 times 4x squared is 12x squared. 3 times 2 is 6. The 12x squareds cancel. You have 8x equals 6. X equals 6 over 8. X is 3/4. And the final 6 questions are like this. Now 39 is a little interesting on 39, so that's the question there. In that rectangle, I'm just going to subtract 7 from both sides. Then I get x minus 2 over 3 is equal to 6. Well, that's 6 over 1, a little cross multiplying. X minus 2 is 6 times 3, 18. X is 20. That's how I want to handle number 40 as well. I don't need to give everything x plus 2 over x plus 2. I can just do cross multiplying after I subtract 4. Now, notice that negative is still there. So that's going to be a negative 3 over x plus 2 equals 12 minus 4, which is 8. That's 8 over 1. It's going to be negative 3 is equal to 8x plus 16. Subtract 16 from both sides, divide by 8. On 41, you have x over 1 plus 3 over x minus 5 equals x squared plus 8x over x minus 5. X minus 5 needs an x minus 5. All of the denominators now have x minus 5. This is x squared minus 5x plus 3 is equal to x squared plus 8x. When all the denominators are the same, then you just have to worry about the numerators. That would make a true statement. X squared minus 5x plus 3 is equal to x squared plus 8x. That's what I wrote next. Notice the x squareds will cancel. Negative 5x plus 3 is equal to 8x. 3 is equal to 13x. X is 3 over 13. And the final page with the final 3, which will be your last video for probably 10 days. 4 over x minus 3 plus 7 over x plus 5 is equal to 21 over something that should be factored, x squared plus 2x minus 15. Factors would be x plus 5x minus 3. So x plus 5x minus 3 is going to be your common denominator. This has the x minus 3, so you need to give it x plus 5 over x plus 5. This has the x plus 5, so it needs the x minus 3 over x minus 3. 4x plus 20 plus 7x minus 21 is equal to 21. Combine like terms. 4x plus 7x is 11x. 20 minus 21 is minus 1, is equal to 21. Add 1 to both sides. 11x is 22, x is 2. It's an okay answer. That doesn't make the denominator 0. 2 doesn't make the denominator 0 there, and 2 does not make the denominator 0 there. That's the whole goal. If you would have gotten an answer of 3 or negative 5, that would have been undefined because the denominator would have been 0. Hey, 43, I can cross multiply. There's 43. 2 times 2x squared plus 4 would be 4x squared plus 8 equals x times 4x plus 3 would be a 4x squared plus 3x. Look at how the 4x squareds cancel. 8 is equal to 3x. X is 8 over 3. 44. 3x over 8 plus x over 4 is equal to 5 over 1. Common denominator is going to be 8. Should give this a 2 over 2. This an 8 over 8. So 3x over 8 plus 2x over 8 equals 40 over 8. When the denominators are the same, the numerator makes a true statement. 3x plus 2x equals 40. 5x equals 40. And we will end on x equals 8. Folks, there are really no late grades on this, so submit things to me. Take your time, make sure all the work is there, okay? Don't submit something if you're going to get an 11 out of 15 because your work's not there. Literally, all the answers, especially in Chapter 8, all the work and answers are in the videos. Chapter 7 has like 99% of the work in the videos with the answers. No reason not to get full credit on these very, very easy assignments. Folks, keep yourself off the incomplete list. Stay safe, stay focused. Yak Math Videos signing out.